rain has stopped. Any longer, my books would have gotten wet. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
What's the hurry?
Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. I'll race you there. Body and mind. Time to act.
ready. Let's go. Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome, friend of child. And congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, but back to the matter at hand.
What agreement?
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate. And the harp...
Where is...
Child is currently at Lioli Pavilion.
Oh, Paimon knows this one. There are the flagship restaurant of the least. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's get moving.
Aha, you made it. As promised, I found someone who can help you. Someone who can solve the mystery of why the Leo Chising would hide the Geo-Archon's vessel.
So, where is he? In Lioli Pavilion?
He certainly is. Come, I'll introduce you. I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner, as per the Leo custom.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. And we the Fatui have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
Walk in the
It is an honor to meet you. I have...
discretion? Shadows?
Indeed. It is as you have guessed. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials. We ensure that those who pass on do so in peace.
Huh?
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends. Well, they are still... I shouldn't say too much.
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vet.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo-Archon's body has been squirreled away by order of the Tianquan Ningguang. But...
Rex Lapis may be the prime. The times have changed. As you have in years past, Liu is...
Yeah.
Deicide or not, traveler. Child has told me a lot about you.
A wise decision. The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from access...
Precisely. Only by participating in the right. If we are agreed, come with me. We will...
All right, my bridge building work here is done. Turned out what... You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more drinks.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler. I see. So you're that sort of person. It's not a bad thing. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance of organizing the rite of parting. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations. Ningguang of the Qixing has always... I neither know... These are the advance funds that...
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations.
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on Jade? It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you just might strike it rich.
Betting? No.
Noctilucous Jade, of radiant grade at the very least.
Radiant grade, Noctilucous Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apologies. What do you think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the Jade business.
These 3 pieces, but how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait. Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the...
Oh, more. It is as you say. I suppose I overlooked this particular act.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when buying?
If one must always consider Mora before acting, then in all things one is bound by Mora.
What?
All Mora is currency, but not all currency is Mora.
What? Is this how the rich live? Well, he knows a lot.
No need to waver, evaluating only after if you return to the...
Whoa!
But there is a way to... A fool.
What is that?
If you point at the patterns, Noctilucous Jade of excellent quality, I have imparted the priceless secret.
Priceless, huh? We're back to buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? Not buying. Come now, my good friends. We can still discuss this. How about this? I can take a small sample of all 3. I'll take a bit of a loss.
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Aren't these too thick? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wing.
Stingy? I've already been.
But wouldn't something this thin go?
It can't be helped.
What sort of?
While we add the
Oh!
strictly
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out. You mean at Wanmin Rest?
that would not do. It is a place.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this big pot down at the Data Upa Gorge in the... Now, let's pack...
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake wine.
That's the pot! It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line! There's still soup in here! These hilly churls sure have big... This soup looks like it could be used as... We're ready to go! Paimon will help remember which one of the three is which. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need. Mr. Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the ore gets, the better it is. So, pay close attention. Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! Hilly trolls are surrounding us again! Were they attracted by the light? Such nosy neighbors! Let's take care of them and continue again after. That light came from the second Noctilucous Jade, didn't it? Hey, Charles! They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food!
Let me read your lips.
Oh, that's bright! Too bright! That was the third Noctilucous Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade... Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you, which...
Huh? No, it wasn't that one. Paimon remembers that it wasn't very bright. Think of it, heart? Exactly.
No problem. If you have your eye on this one, you can have it.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose.
Parting? Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the Jade mystery has been in... It is said that when our Lord lost... Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch before...
If not for our Lord's protection, this...
I'm sure Rex Lapis will feel you...
In the safe hands of the Liu Achithing and good, honest merchants.
All right. Thank you, my friends.
Now that we've made our choice, let's take...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have... As I thought. I didn't...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. That's a relief. Have a look, boss. Is it enough?
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be...
Well, it's settled then.
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
It seems that we must. We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So...
Guess we can't do anything else. Also, is this where we're doing the rite of parting?
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, should suspects like us really be at the crime scene? We might get caught by the Millilith. Although with that said, since we got back from Dwayne Karst, none of those pesky Millilith soldiers have come chasing after us. Also,
Traditionally, we call it the Exuvia.
Ah, right! That's what it was called.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely these things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Trying to help would... Before the rite is conducted, the Exuvia will be kept temporarily in the Golden
House?
The only mint in Liyue, which is to say the only mint in Teyvat. All the mora that flows throughout the world is minted there.
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking about anything bad. Paimon thinks it suits, but why do you know this, Mr. Jean?
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is already... Perhaps each has their motives. But this is the capital of commerce. In Liyue, where the god of contracts reigns. Well then, we should go and prepare the perfumes used in the rite.
Perfumes? Where'll we get those?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be freshly decocted. The silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality.
It's time for Zhongli's lectures on high...
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Hey, boss, do you sell...
Silk flowers? We certainly do.
Which kind? The good kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Always coming in here with your stupid questions.
Golden Housemaiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning. One of each.
My goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at your leisure. Do let me know if you have any...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environment... Just look at the abundant foliage here. By contrast, this variety... Lastly, this straight silk flower...
Wow!
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to...
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble. So,
I'll take them all, Bob.
Again?
How can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide, but this silk flower purchase is not an analogous case. Perhaps you don't know, like several other, but this is the... Now that's settled. A question.
You forgot to bring money again? Zhongli.
If I may interject, did I hear you say that these flowers are to be an offering to the Lord of
Yes, in a sense.
Gosh, well, why didn't you say so? I heard the awful news about what... It would be bad luck to say it out loud, but since these
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I be, if he hadn't written...
Huh.
Thank you, boss.
Our skin?
Please, it's the least I...
now that we've got the flowers...
Ideally with the help of an expert. Unfortunately.
Talk about first world
Hence, I need you to help by asking around in the city. Try...
So this time we get to go around town looking for...
I will wait for you near the Statue of the Seven. Meet me...
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan! She's the master of the Leeway branch, right?
Body and mind. Body and mind. Time to act.
Hey there.
Lan, we need to ask you for a favor.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago. Sorry, you two, but you'll just have to ask another.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's...
Do I look like the kind of girl who wears perfume to you? I think you're underestimating the kind of person I.
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on, Lan. What's your secret if not...
Now that you mention it, yes, there is something. Oh, it must be from the Genshin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume, try talking to Qimei.
The fortune teller, right? Paimon remembers. Thanks, Lan.
Ad Astra Abyssos. Hello. How may I help?
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone... That said, some of the cosmetics I use are... Since I usually set up my stall by the docks, I avoid perfume like the plague, because Celestia...
That's the worst thing Paimon's heard all day.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention Yingar's homemade perfume?
Yingar? Oh, as in scent of spring, Ying?
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
Time to act.
Well, hello. You found me at last.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town looking for a sweet-smelling lady. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of my appeal, after all.
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're bad people?
What can I say? People love to talk. Maybe you ought to be more discreet in the future if you don't want word to get a... Relax. I know why you're here. You want 3 in one go. My goodness. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't explain why you'd need...
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this tradition anymore.
As one of my favorite poems goes, "O cherry tree, begrudge not thy blossoms as they are deflowered in the spring, for come winter, even thy sturdiest wood shall wither."
That went over Paimon's head a little.
In short, I'm happy to help. Traveler, you can be my assistant, but you'd better make sure I'm the only person on your mind while you're hanging around with... So, where is a good place for making sweet... Where is that? Mondstadt? We're only making some perfume. There's no need to go to such ridiculous lengths. Somewhere closer to home will do. Let's go for the kitchen at Wan Min Restaurant.
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready?
What did you say?
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up. Have you fetched the water? Have a look behind Wan Min Restaurant. Chef...
Try something new at the Wan Min Restaurant.
This water will do nicely. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. Very carefully, take hold of the... You need to keep your wrist firm. Now, use your strong hand to... Ooh, you're a natural, like a fish to water. Now, take these. Don't forget to do all three. Wow, this is some exquisite silk The essence is placed into water and simmered over a low heat until... You must take care to control the heat during this process. So please, focus on controlling the heat. This is the... Don't waste a drop of that essence now. All three perfumes are ready, and a testament to the lengths you will go to. Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each scent?
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a fairy. The second one is for those with more refined tastes. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll... Good. Be sure to come visit if you... I'll leave you with some parting words. One who tries to sail 3 boats simultaneously should be careful not... Come and hang out with me at Scent of Spring sometime.
Let's take these 3 perfumes over
something
to the
new at the
Statue of the
Wan Min
Seven.
Restaurant.
Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting. take too long? You were just staring up at...
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well,
3 sets, and not 1 less.
thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yinger said that this is the second kind. It's got... The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. Something like the dusk mist. And it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form. Let's hope the Chising can catch...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparations.
Next, I would like the 2 of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her...
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please.
Man, what?
Body and mind. Time to act.
All things must change. It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that
What happened to them?
back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human heart if they heard beautiful sounds, but if they heard too much wild gossip or slander.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes, the rumors of Rex Lapis's. Some say this harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. Ah, that old trinket. I remember it being here with me, but an old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back, he saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it. It has been many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. Oh, these old bones.
That's right, Granny. We'll follow you back home and search for it, and, we can help.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far.
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? What? There's no way Paimon would fit in there. And why do you need Paimon to go in anyway? Can't you just lift the lid and look inside?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and You are quite welcome to borrow it.
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Oh, that sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Don't push your luck. This one will be frozen in time. Don't push your luck. Cool it.
Time to act.
Did you notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last left this place? You know, with such a special teapot and the cleansing bell, do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? I'm more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Chillian Park? Why would she stay in the city?
up with me! Get him! Go, go, Barret Bunny! I'll race you there! No one escapes my sight! I'll race you there! Get him!
How many levels does this teapot have? It would be nice if we had one of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Body and mind.
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. The Chi-Sing. Those children stopped letting my friends and I into their council. Still, they've done well recently.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird?
Oh, don't, but no matter to cry. Now that you are so, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Hey! It belongs to Granny! We're supposed to return.
Oh, let you keep it. You really are a frank child. But this bell gets homesick sometimes. Who knows? It might find its way back into these old hands. Well, you must have things to do. Oh, and do that. If they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will.
Time to act.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside. An adept?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that if you have the...
That tone, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and
So what's the next step in our preparation?
Next, we need to...
Ooh, Paimon loves
No. Kites, I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to...
Oh, sure.
Body and mind.
You're here. The 7 kites you asked for have...
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. So he's probably We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well. But he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with...
Children's finely crafted toys are I have...
Indeed.
I took the as for the...
Ah, Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to these markings of tree and leaf. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. Well then, Granny Shan. I shall take these back with me.
Well, allow me.
Hey, it's Child!
No, I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, he knows a great deal about money, and about the... Or perhaps...
How is he not...
Child, the rite of parting requires...
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know... Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Hiring help? Sure, but...
Adventure?
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora. What?
A most fair price.
A pleasure doing business with you.
Body and mind.
A full day of odd jobs at Yujing Terrace. No problem. 20...
Whoa, that's expensive.
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Hey, that's a good price.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort, so what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip. How does that...
Done.
This is all you got? Child? No. He's putting up the money? Still... How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now, get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this child fellow.
Guess we've got no choice.
Have you brought the goods? Hey, that's pretty good. These things... With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to...
All finished then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is...
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like child...
Time to act. Body and mind.
Huh. The reception is... Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and... Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the joke's on you. Paimon floats. So anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the It can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was...
Something like this would be
Hello, little girl.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not...
Chi-Chi can get your medicine. But only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, my dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you. You help...
Since when do customers need to do favors?
Never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Guizhong Ballista. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhongli really knows.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal. An adeptibeast.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will...
What the heck is... It's huge! Paimon, but how do you operate this thing? Just...
It is currently inoperable in any case. This device...
Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and tear, even adepti contraptions are difficult to...
So what are we gonna do? Quick!
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces. That said, let me think for a moment. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong Ballista.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
frostbite. What's that? Freeze!
How fortunate. Fascinating.
Catch the wind.
Rain outlines your fate.
road. Is this an answer from this world?
Ah, these parts look useful. One moment. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh!
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing? So you fixed up this turret because you're planning to do what?
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also,
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarders, old man. This area's supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures, but you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanic. Last time we approached the mountain, a few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly The next thing you'll be repairing is your faces!
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of it is not we who need reprimanding.
Jab and cross. Dodge this.
Know my soul, body and mind. Ring cutter.
The hunter
Time to act.
becomes the hunted. That tingle?
Body and mind.
That tingle? Fry!
Rain outlines your fate.
That tingle? Fry! Have a little taste!
Let me read you a verse.
I got careless. Fry!
Rain outlines your fate.
Fry!
Body and mind.
Fry!
Time to act.
Fry!
Body and mind.
Fry! That was Fry! I got careless. The wrong test subject.
No, my sword. Witness the power of Teyvat.
I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject.
Time to act. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate.
You're open!
Not good.
You're open!
I'll race you there. Let it rain.
Dodge fit!
No, my sword. Let me read you a verse.
You're open!
Time to act.
Jab and cross!
A minor setback.
I messed up.
Time to act. Body and mind. Body and mind. Rain outlines your fate. Witness the power of Teyvat.
These lowlifes didn't know
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time. We should...
Oh, yeah, that! So we've got...
A search using the Guizhong ballista. What's more, a contraption built using a...
Which means... A Paimon wouldn't go that far.
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains.
Good idea. We did our best, and...
Time to act.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Coco Goat adept.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. So tasty. I'm sorry. I have a... here. This is the name.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learned a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all.
Might I ask who...
How rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. What a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is even more of a simpleton. The medicine... The snake is speaking! I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers,
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good...
Do you sell everlasting incense in this...
Everlasting incense? Why...
at last.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
You might as well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Chising have taken it over for now. Secure...
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli...
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is it...
Coco Goat! Coco Goat!
Hey, let's laugh.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long... Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk...
Strange.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 mora.
2 million. Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, so, you've been eavesdropping, I hope?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the—
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. I apologize, but I warned you, didn't I? As the old
Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind. Time to act.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've
Ooh, fine.
Well, Traveler, have you gained anything from Odd? Which is it, I wonder? The questions that such travels raise are ever so... To treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. I will remember to bring them more. Tonight, I shall take you both to an old...
Hole in the wall, as in a cool...
Indeed.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Ad Astra Abyssal. Thank you for completing today.
mind. I never embark on a journey without a good book to accompany me. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Wow. Huh? All will be revealed in the next volume? Oh, drat. Oh, it's you! Didn't think I'd be running into you here. I guess, how are your adventures going lately? Did you come here to get a new commission from Catherine? And where are you going after this? Bet you've got a really I'm talking too much. I was just so excited to run into someone I admire so much. Of course! If I'm being honest, yeah. It might look like you're just handling a bunch of boring commission. Anyway, I just really... Aw, shuck. By the way, according to my friend Fischl in the guild, based on how the guild ran normally, after all, but since you'll be joining me this time, it'll be a piece of cake, right? There's no way the guild would issue an illegal commission. By the seems I really can learn in that case. Oh yeah, I can't say it's super tasty, but wait till you see. I'm really so the ingredient. You got that right? You got them all? That's fantastic. Now that we've got our ingredients, allow me to handle the cooking. It's done. I forgot the exact order you're supposed to add I'll pack it up and leave it with you until we get to the ruins. I think so. Should be well, now that the
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
Ah, you're here. There's no need to order. Third round knockout is not for lightweights. Like those. I ordered some wine-fermented sweet rice balls.
If it is to your liking, dear customers, I shall continue the tale of Lady
Hey, there's even a storyteller.
Besides fine wine, the excellent but when I say ambiance...
As you all know, high above the land, what does it mean to have all-seeing? Imagine the weather. Behold, the glorious... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyuan, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it. These are but scraps of paper, and yet they guide, merely grasping.
At last I have found you. You who returned from Jueyun Karst.
Who's there?
Wait, I am not with the Millilith, nor am I here to claim your bounty. However, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is, well, in concrete terms, I am the corporate secretary for the Qixing. At the moment, I am serving as Lady Ningguang.
Ningguang sent you? We were
My apologies, you who have returned from Jueyun Karst. But I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She extends a formal invitation to you in her... She invites you to her palace in the sky.
An official invitation?
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite him to come here. I wish to... At the Jade Chamber.
And with that, the emissary who got... What we've received an invitation. We'll be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever count.
An invitation to visit the Jade Chamber is a rare honor indeed. You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.
Don't worry, we won't forget. Dihua Marsh.
Freeze! Cool it!
Is it time for a magic show?
Time to act. Body and mind.
Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! What's the hurry? mind!